Dad's employee of the month doesn't mean you get to tell me what to do.
You know, being the boss's son, you must get away with murder. But that doesn't give you the right to yell at your sister or be all up in her face the way you were when I walked in here. Sonny respects women. He'd want you to do the same.
What do you know about my dad? What do you even know about having a father?
I think your sister has the right to know. I mean, if you were going to choose between Elizabeth and Lulu, who would you choose?
What are you doing? Sam, I mean, this is an entirely different situation.
I know, right, because I'm not Elizabeth.
No, because you're not a mother. You don't have kids. You don't have children that will wonder why you never came home.
Lucky, stop.
You're an outsider. You don't get what's between my dad and me.
Come on. Please, enlighten me.
Maureen told me that you don't even know who your real father is.
Well, that's right. I grew up without a dad as a role model in my household. But my mom did pretty good, and whenever, I got out of control, she had people step in and keep me in line.
Oh, is that what you're doing for me?
Look, you want to be like your dad? That's great. There's plenty to admire about Sonny.
Yeah. He gets respect, something that you know nothing about. And I've watched him my whole life. I've learned a lot.
But you didn't learn the difference between looking up to someone and putting them on a pedestal. Pick someone's footsteps to follow and just don't make them your father's.
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I know I was completely out of line.
It's okay. I know you're upset.
No, it's not. Look, I know that you lost a child, and I know how horrible that was for you. I didn't mean to open up old wounds.
I know you didn't.
Look, if you're mad at anyone, you're mad at Jason. Sam was in as much danger as I was.
Yeah, but my bomb wasn't real.
But you didn't know that until the timer ran out. You were still abducted and held against your will and forced to watch what you thought were the last seconds of your life ticking away.
Lulu's right. Look, Sam, I should have told you this right away. I'm really, really grateful that you're both alive.
What is this?
My brand new, ridiculously expensive
Bronzino handbag, which you promised me if I canceled my date at the opera with Dominic, which I didn't.
That's right.
What is it doing on my desk?
It's yours now.
Okay.
Just consider it a gift to congratulate you for still being alive.
Why don't you just tell me that you're happy I'm okay instead of showering me with your most prized possession?
Would you just keep it, okay? I feel bad enough that Franco kidnapped you when he was really here for me.
It wasn't your fault.
Wow, you almost seem like you're happy he took you instead of me.
No, you had your turn with the psycho. I don't mind stepping up.
It's very noble of you. You didn't let him take pictures of you, did you?
No, he just strapped me to a chair on top of a truckload of explosives.
Did I mention that's a Bronzino bag?
Yes, he did.
Well, I'll be sure to tell my dad that you're running him down. And since you have no problem bad-mouthing him in front of me, it really makes me wonder what you're saying to the other people who work for him.
Look, Michael, I got nothing to hide.
Yeah?
From Sonny.
I see right through you. I know who you are. Morgan, Lulu, even my mom, you got them all fooled. You don't really care about them. You're just using them to get to my dad. Loyalty means nothing to you.
All right, you know what I said to you before about your father? His words. He doesn't want you to be like him.
What do you know?
Well, I know he loves you. I know he doesn't want you to be a part of this business, and I know he's doing it to protect you.
I don't need protection. I can take care of myself.
Well, you're 18, right? I mean, I remember when I was 18, I thought I had all the answers, too.
Are you done?
Look, you have no idea what this life is like. Okay, do you think Sonny doesn't get haunted by the things he's done? Do you think he doesn't sleep at night?
If it's so horrible, then why are you involved in this business?
I've got my reasons. Look, you know what? Make sure you tell your father about this conversation we had. Maybe he'll be able to talk some sense into you. And be sure to include the part about you yelling at Christina.
Well, if it comes to my word against yours, who do you think my dad's going to trust? His hired help or his son?
Hey, you got a minute? Yeah. The autopsy on the Jane Doe from the Bristol Street explosion?
What about it?
You got any results?
It's the end of the day. You PCPD?
Nope, just a concerned citizen.
Information about autopsies is privileged.
Well, then I guess you shouldn't be talking to me then, should you?
You sounded like a cop.
Hey, great minds. I couldn't get anything out of that guy, though. Here to check out that body's Claudia's?
Just save it, Detective Falconeri.
How did you find out?
Oh, I heard you and Lulu talking. That's one hell of a situation you put her in, you know?
Yeah, you know what? You just leave Lulu out of this.
Oh, right. So you pull her out of freezing water and burning buildings, and all of a sudden you're entitled.
Okay, you know what? My mother shouldn't be a part of this either. Okay?
Agreed.
Good. So if you're thinking of fitting me for some cement shoes, I'm 9.5, 10.
Always with the jokes, huh? You know, somehow I doubt that Sonny would be laughing. If he finds out about this, you're not going to end up over there in the morgue. No. There's going to be pieces of you scattered from here to Bensonhurst.
You said if?
You want to take Sonny down? Be my guest.
Okay, then.
You said you'd help me find my sister's body, and I thought you were seeking out some sort of justice for Claudia. It turns out you were using the situation to get at Sonny, huh?
All right. Look, we don't even know if this is Claudia's body. When the report comes out, why don't
You know,
we
it's
take it from
funny
there?
how my sister, all of a sudden, now that she's dead, is more use than when she was alive.
Hey.
Listen, I was way off base earlier with Sam. I just needed to regroup and take a break.
Well, I got your message. You said it was important.
Well, first I just want to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah, I'm a little flipped out, but near-death experiences take time to process. I'm alive thanks to Dominic, so, that's okay. And I'm not going to lecture you, but Jason did call Dominic, so in a way he saved me too.
Yeah, I know. I sort of unloaded on Jason.
Oh, about him choosing to rescue Sam instead of me?
I'm sure that's part of what's got me so riled up.
What's the other part?
I need to ask you a question, and I don't want to.
Ask.
You knew for months that Jason was Jake's biological father, and I know that you kept the secret to protect me because you were worried that I might start using again, but, I've been clean for a long time, and the last time I checked, I've still got 2 feet on the ground.
Yes, you do.
I need to know if you're keeping something from me, even if you think it's for my own good.
I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you know Nicholas was in love with Elizabeth?
In love with Elizabeth.
So you had no idea?
This is so random. What makes you think this?
I overheard Nicholas pouring out his heart to Elizabeth, and I confronted him. He didn't deny it.
What did Elizabeth say about all this?
She admitted that he's been pursuing her for some time.
I don't even know what to say about this.
I've been confiding in Nicholas about everything. About my relationship with Elizabeth, everything we've been going through. I can't help thinking that he's been looking for information to work his own agenda.
Nicholas is messed up. He hasn't been right since Emily died.
I'm not interested in using Emily's death as an excuse for him anymore.
Just trying to get my head around this. Nicholas doesn't have a prayer of taking Elizabeth away. She loves you.
Wow, you got guts, I'll give you that.
I respect you, Johnny, and I hope that goes both ways.
You and I share one thing, all right? That's our agenda. Don't make the mistake of confusing it with friendship or respect, all right?
Is Stone Cold on the premises, or Mr. Sir?
Neither.
Why, what do you got? You got news?
What? This is Spinelli.
I've been monitoring the PCPD mainframe. The autopsy on the body from the explosion.
Yeah. The preliminary report is in. The deceased is indeed Claudia. You have my most heartfelt sympathy at this confirmation.
How'd she die?
Blunt force trauma to the head.
It looks like this just became a murder investigation.